To the Champions League draw, which has thrown up some mouthwatering ties for the English teams involved. Manchester City face Bayern Munich. Chelsea have been paired with Real Madrid. Well, last night, Graham Potter spoke to Chelsea supporters at a club event where he gave fans an impassioned speech on how he will try to win the competition. Speaking to the media earlier today, he's still very much up for the fight.
So, Real Madrid in the draw. Do you still think you can blink win the Champions League?
Well, I said we would try to blink win the Champions League. And that's the same for, I'm pretty sure, for the other 7 clubs as well. And all the other clubs will say that you could lose in the quarter-final because that's the nature of the Champions League. We'll focus on Real Madrid when we get there, but at the moment it's Everton.
To be honest, was there just a slight sinking feeling there? The English clubs seem like they may have been a little bit hard done by in the draw today.
No, the feeling is excited, but as I said, I'd rather speak about Everton because that's the game tomorrow and the other stuff is a long way away.
So here is the Chelsea's route to the final in Istanbul. A victory over Madrid would see them face either Manchester City or Bayern Munich in the semis, the two teams that they have beaten to win the Champions League in the past. Win that, they would set up a showdown against one of AC Milan, Inter Milan, Napoli or Benfica. But first, they've got to get past one of their former managers.
I don't know him personally. I've played against him when he was the coach at Everton. He's a gentleman, and I mean, there's nothing I can say in terms of how much respect I have for what he's achieved in his career. It's amazing. I think the length of time between Champions Leagues, is it 20 years? So that's amazing. It's incredible.
So Chelsea will play Real Madrid for the 3rd season running. Both times the winner has gone on to win the European Cup itself. Chelsea 3-1 winners in the 2021 semi-final. Then they ended up beating Manchester City in Porto. And then Karim Benzema-inspired Madrid won 5-4 in last year's quarter-final.
They produced one of the ties of the whole tournament last season because it looked as though Real Madrid were going to go through after they played so well in the first leg. Then Chelsea went over there, nearly did the impossible and turned things around, only for one of the goals of the tournament, that incredible outside of the boot pass from Luka Modric to find Rodrigo, volley on the run, brilliant goal, and that's what turned it back in Real's favour. So that's going to be a fascinating tie.
Now, Chelsea face Everton live in the Saturday Night Football on Sky Sports tomorrow. But Graham Potter will be without Mason Mount, who's withdrawn from Gareth Southgate's England squad due to injury. There is, however, a chance of N'Golo Kanté making a return.
Raheem's problem with his hamstring is not too serious, but he'll miss the game at the weekend and he'll miss the international trip. Same as Mason. Mason he's been struggling a little bit with his pubic bone. Wasn't 100% the last game, still not quite there, so he'll miss the England camp as well. Thiago's still away, Aspi's still away. Apart from that, chance of being in the squad.
And how good does that feel?
Yeah.
To name him in the squad?
Yeah, it's the first time, so it's fantastic. Yeah, great.